Hello grade 9 students. Welcome to this video lesson. I am Madhu Vadke. We will continue our study in chapter 6, that is lines and angles. In today's video class, we will apply the concepts of parallel line and transversal that we studied in the last video lesson. So let's solve some questions from exercise 6.1. Question number 1. In the given figure, find the values of x and y and then show that AB is parallel to CD. Let's mark the transversal in the figure as EF and the point where transversal cuts line AB as G and line CD as H. Notice from the figure, angle GHD and angle CHF form vertically opposite angles. So, angle GHD will be equal to angle CHF. But GHD is Y and CHF is 130 degrees. Mark this result as 1. From the figure, angle EGA and AGH form linear pair. So, these two angles will sum up to 180. Therefore, 50 degrees plus angle x is equal to 180 degree. Solving this equation, x is equal to 180 minus 50, which is equal to 130 degrees. Mark this result as 2. Now from 1 and 2, x and y has same values. So this implies x is equal to y. But what are angle x and y? Look at the figure. Angle x is AGH and angle y is GHD. They are forming alternate interior angles. Since alternate interior angles are equal, we can say that lines AB and CD are parallel. Question number 2. In the figure, AB is parallel to CD. Also, CD is parallel to EF. And it is given that Y is to Z is in the ratio 3:7. We have to find angle X. Let's mark this angle as A. Notice that angle Y and angle A are vertically opposite angles. So they are equal. Also, since line CD is parallel to EF, A and Z lie on the same side of the transversal and in the interior. So they form co-interior angles. Therefore, their sum should be equal to 180 degrees. But angle A is equal to Y. So we can replace angle A by Y. We get angle Y plus angle Z equal to 180 degrees. It's given that Y is to Z is 3:7. So let B be a common factor. Of Y and Z So we can write y as 3b and z as 7b. Now substituting these values of y and z in this equation, we get 3b plus 7b equal to 180 degrees, which is 10b equal to 180 degrees, or b is equal to 18 degrees. Now we can find the value of y, that is 3 times b, that is equal to 3 into 18, which is equal to 54 degrees. It is also given that AB is parallel to CD. So angle X and Y lie on the same side of the transversal and in the interior region. So they form co-interior angles, and we can say that angle X plus angle Y is equal to 180 degree. Substituting value of y in this equation and solving for x, we get value of x as 180 minus 54, which is equal to 126 degrees. Question number 3. In the figure, if AB is parallel to CD and EF is perpendicular to CD and angle GED is 126, find angle AGE, that is this angle, GEF and angle FGE. If you look at the figure, AB and CD are parallel and they are cut by two lines, GE and FE. They both are transversals. Taking GE as the transversal, angle GED and angle AGE form alternate interior angles. So they are going to be equal. So let's write this down. AB parallel to CD given. So this implies angle AGE is equal to angle GED, as they form alternate interior angles with transversal GE. It's important to write the transversal here in the reason because in this figure there are two transversals. So this implies angle AGE is equal to angle GED, which is 126 degrees. So we have got the first answer. It's given in the question EF is perpendicular to CD. So we can say that angle FED is 90 degrees. Angle GEF and FED are two adjacent angles that sum up to 126. So we can write this down as angle GEF plus angle FED is angle GED, and that is equal to 126 degrees. So angle GEF plus angle FED is 90. Solving this equation, we get angle GEF equal to 126 minus 90, that is equal to 36 degrees. So we have answered the second part. Angle FGE makes a linear pair with angle AGE. So we can use this property here. Angle AGE is 126. So substituting in the equation, we get angle FGE equal to 180 minus 126 degrees, and that is equal to 54 degrees. With this, we come to the end of this video lesson. Your assignment for today is this question. If a transversal intersects two lines such that the bisectors of a pair of corresponding angles are parallel, then prove that the two lines are parallel. This question is taken from the textbook. Examples. Try to solve this question on your own and only then open your textbook to check your steps. See you in the next class. Until then, goodbye.